Lesson number 43, angles and degrees. So angles are formed when it says two lines come together, all right? So if I have one line going straight across here, and I have another line going up like there, boom, this is my angle. And my angle measures and tells me, is that a small angle, a large angle, blah, blah, blah. So the angle is where 2 points come together, how far apart they are, all right? Now the way we measure angles is in degrees. All right, we say it's X amount of degrees. So for example, if you see a line here and then another line there, and then in the middle here, it says 60, and you see this little sign up here, you use that little sign, and that tells me that that angle is 60 degrees. All right, so the angle is what's the intersection where two lines come together, and the way they measure that is by using degrees. All right, so how do we figure out that number? Like I just drew 60. Well, because an entire circle is measured as 360 degrees. 360 degrees is a whole circle. Okay, the whole circle. If you go all the way around the circle, that's 360 degrees. Now, using that circle, all right, degrees are just fractions of that circle. So again, let's say I have my whole circle, and I just want to measure this really small one right here. Well, I say, well, what's that measurement? Well, if the whole circle is 360 degrees, that's the whole circle, well, then one little part of it would be 1 degree. All right, and then if I did another part, that would be 2 degrees, 3 degrees, 4 degrees, 5 degrees, 6, blah, 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 all the way until you get all the way around, and once you get all the way around, you get to 360. So each little angle is 1 degrees. All right. So if someone said there was a 60-degree angle, that would be 61 degree angles added together. All right. So again, another way of looking at angles is as fractions. A couple other vocabulary to know. So again, let's say you have your circle and you just have a straight line going across. That's called a straight angle, and that measures at 180 degrees. So if it's a flat line, if it's just a straight line going across, that's 180 degrees. That's a straight angle. And then the last one is we use a lot is what's called a right angle. So if I go about a quarter of the way here and here, and it forms this perfect little elbow there, that's 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. If you add these all up, guess what you get? 360. So again, another way of looking at it, if I just want to talk about, for example, this part right here, right? Well, remember, it's out of 360 degrees. That's the whole circle. And out of that, boom, 90. So again, you can look at angles and degrees using degree measurements, and you can look at them also as fractions. Let's look at a problem. It says here, an angle measures 25 degrees. What fraction of the circle is the angle? Well, remember, the entire circle is 300 degrees, 360 degrees, always. So, and then we have 25 degrees. So very straightforward. What fraction of the circle is the angle that measures 25 degrees? It's 25 over 360. Again, all circles will always be 360 on the bottom. Let's look at another problem. It says an angle forms a straight line. What is the measure of the angle? Well, if we go back, remember, a straight line is halfway across the circle. It's just a line halfway across, and all straight lines are 180 degrees. So what's the measure of the angle of a straight line? It's 180 degrees. And the last one, an angle is 1/4 of a circle, 1/4 of a circle. How many 1 degree angles can be made from this angle? All right, well, so if we look at our circle and we see that 1/4 is about right there. And we said that if it forms that perfect elbow, all right, that it is 90 degrees.